eBay, you know, the place where you could potentially find the best deals, but you also have the biggest cluster of like, what the heck is going on? And I recently had one of those experiences and decided that today would probably be a good time to just kind of share it with all you guys because it was so funny. Like, this guy, I don't understand what was going through this seller's mind, like, at all. And it's just like, why? Like, why he did half the things he did, I will never understand. Now, because this is an actual eBay seller, I will be blurring their name in any of the photos that I show or anything. So just, you know, please don't try to track this guy down and give him grief just because, you know, they made this bad decision or very questionable decision. They don't deserve to be heckled for it. But without any further ado, let's kind of hop into the backstory of what's going on, just so you guys have a little bit of context as to how this whole thing kind of came down. So over about the past week and a half, I've been looking on eBay for Pip-Boys, you know, like the Fallout 4 Collector's Edition that came with the Pip-Boy, the Bluetooth Pip-Boy, the ones that came out around 76 with the Model 2000s, you know, etc. So I was looking at those because I kind of have a project in mind or a video in mind to do with them, so I wanted to, you know, potentially pick a couple of these older Pip-Boys up. And while doing so, I come across this guy's listing where he is selling the Vault-Tec Edition Pip-Boy for $250. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a screenshot of this listing because I didn't think to take one. I didn't know it was gonna be going this far. But pretty much what it said is up for sale is the Pip-Boy Model 2000 Vault-Tec Limited Edition, something along the lines of that, and that he's only worn it about once or twice and then just put it back in the box, and he doesn't really need it anymore because he got the Wand Company, you know, Pip-Boy from the TV show, which he did specify in the description. He got that one instead, so he just wants this Vault-Tec one gone. So I'm like, okay, that's neat. I didn't really bid on it. I didn't auction it. I believe he had best offer turned on, but I didn't feel like doing any of that. I just kind of looked at it and went on because I'd rather have the standard Model 2000 Pip-Boy and not one of those colored or themed limited editions. So I move on and I'm scrolling through, you know, the other listings and then, you know, kind of wrap up for the day and then don't think about it again. So now fast forward to the next day where I get an email that contains an offer from this guy where he's giving me a 5% discount on the Pip-Boy, and he says, I just need it gone. That was the message he gave. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. I mean, you know, still $240 is a little steep, and I'm not really feeling like paying that right now, so I just kind of, you know, shove it off and then go about my day. Now, you think that would pretty much be it when it came to encounters with this guy, but oh no! It's not. It gets better. So fast forward now about 3 days, and now I get another email from the same seller, and this email says the following. So again, he gives me another 5% off. Now, mind you, this is a new listing at this point. He actually deleted the prior one for $250 because I guess he couldn't figure out how to edit it or something along the lines of that. So this is a completely new offer. I didn't watch it. He sent me a 5% off, but this time it is $300. And in the message it says, yes, I upped the price to be closer to what others are selling on here, just want it gone. So when you read that, it kind of, you know, prompts a few questions to be asked inside of your head. Mainly, if you want it gone, why did you increase the price from $250 to $300? Because you would think that if you're just trying to get rid of it, you know, you'd lower the price because then people would be more likely to buy it. But no, this guy decided that he's gonna raise the price, send out a discount code, and then, you know, expect people to buy it there so then it would get gone even faster. I mean, I really don't. I don't even know. Yeah, pretty much that one just kind of sits in limbo because I'm like, all right, I'm not going to be paying more for a thing that you previously offered for less. I wanted to be kind of funny and be like, well, if you want it gone so bad, I'll just offer you $200. You know, that's 50 less than your original thing, and then you can either take it or leave it. It'd be gone there in a second. And what's funny about this is that in the product description, he did also specify in the first sentence, yes, I've increased the price. And so because this was a new listing, for anyone who wasn't following the previous one, which I think there was only like 2 or 3 people, they would be like, okay, so what did you increase the price from? Like, why did you do that? Like, it's such a random thing to put in the product description. But I digress. So now fast forward to a couple days later. And for some reason, I'm not sure what happened, if the new listing he made for $300 went down again, or he couldn't figure out how to edit it or something along the lines of that. But I get yet another offer from this guy, okay, for yet another 5% off. So it is still $285. And this offer said the following: I'd like to sell this for full price. So in the span of about a week of you deciding that you want to get rid of your Pip-Boy 2000 because you just bought the wand company Pip-Boy and you need shelf space, you have decided to increase the price and change your stance on wanting it gone to now wanting full price. I do not get this guy, like, at all. And then the best part is the description on this new offer, which said, change the price to be closest to others being sold, will not hold this item, been worn once or twice, have the TV show replica, and this one's just taking up space. All the pieces are with it, and yes, the box is torn a bit, was like that when I originally got it from Bethesda. So you've increased the price, not once, but twice, I guess. I'm not sure how the second one changed, because why he keeps sending me offers. And mind you, this whole time that we're doing this, all I did was look at it. I never wishlisted it, or I never contacted the seller, but for some reason, I keep getting offers from this guy. And at this point, I'm just fathoming, like, what is going through their head. Like, I want to get rid of it, but I'm gonna increase the price, but I still want to get rid of it, but now I don't want to get rid of it. I want full price for it. Like, what the hell is going on? You know? And so a couple days after this offer gets sent, I go and look for this Pip-Boy just to see, you know, if anything else crazy has happened. And guess what? It sold for $300. So that is pretty much my past week dealing with this eBay seller and the random offers, and just the questionable aspect of it, of you want to get rid of this thing, but then you don't really want to get rid of this thing, but then you want full price for the thing, but you still want to get rid of it, and then you just want full price. Like, I don't understand eBay sellers sometimes, and I was one of them back in the day. Like, that's the crazy thing, but I would never do anything like that, because from a business standpoint, that just doesn't make sense. So, moral of the story, eBay sellers are weird, and sometimes they just don't make any sense. That is pretty much everything I have for my little story with this eBay seller and the Pip-Boy. So that, if you enjoyed, remember to drop a like and make that subscribe button glow so that you don't miss any future content. And if you have any stories on fun eBay encounters with either the sellers are weird or, you know, they just do weird stuff like that, go ahead and leave it down in the comments, because I would actually be kind of interested in hearing what you guys have to say. And if any of you are interested in helping out with that little Pip-Boy project I mentioned earlier, be sure to head over to our Discord server, link down in the description, and we can chat about it, because any help would definitely be appreciated. But with that, I'll see you in the next one.